Hare Krishna, friends. Today is Ekadashi. Today, let's try to understand what is Ekadashi and why we do Ekadashi. What is the reason behind that? What is the benefits? Ekadashi, it happens in the 11th day from waxing and waning of the moon. So in a month, it happens 2 times. Obviously, in whole year, it is 24 times. 24 different Ekadashis will be there in 1 year. If we see the Ekadashi Upavas external meaning, simple meaning is in Ekadashi, we don't take grains and beans, right? When on the 11th day of waxing and waning of the moon. What is the internal meaning? Ekadashi, Upavas. Ek plus das, that is 11. Upavas. Up means near. Vas is stay. So, in Ekadashi, as a devotee, I try to stay more closer to Krishna by keeping my 11 senses in control. 11 senses. 10 plus 1. 1 is our mind, and the 10 is 5 knowledge acquiring, and 5 is working senses. So 10. So in this Ekadashi, what we do? Yes, we don't take grain, beans. Our diets will be the prasadam of Krishna, fruits, milk, nuts, and we try to chant Hare Krishna Maha mantra more. As per Srila Prabhupada, we should chant minimum 25 rounds in Ekadashi, and how much you can, you should. And we serve Krishna, we try to go to temple, we try to keep ourselves more closer to Krishna. People ask that, okay, spiritually you do Ekadashi, we understand. For spiritual progress, to get more connected with Krishna, to be more absorbed in Krishna's consciousness. But what is the benefit if I think like a material person? Okay. In our DNA, there is something called junk DNA. Junk DNA is like a shoelace. In a shoelace, at the end, there'll be 2 wrap kind of, so that it should not come out. Same way, the junk DNA works. Whenever the cell gets splitted, the junk DNA, some portion of junk DNA break out. And scientists has found that how fast the junk DNA breaks or how big the junk DNA breaks, that fast or that speed determines our lifespan. How this junk DNA breaks? Obviously, a cell breaks say 80 to 40 times. Maximum 80 to 40 times a cell can break down. And during that break itself, the junk DNA goes out. So once junk DNA is completely vanished, completely over, completely lost, we get our death. What is the purpose of this junk DNA? It actually, as I said, like a shoe, the wraps will be there, right? It protects the cell's information. It protects our information in the cell. The current, present body's information. Your current life information is there in that cell. Your existence information is there in that cell. And this junk DNA helps to protect it. So scientists understood, okay, so if I have to increase the lifespan, there are 2 ways. 1, reduce the speed. 2, reduce the pieces. How small the piece of junk DNA will be, that long the lifespan of that person will be. This makes sense? And the split of this DNA, right, when the junk DNA goes out, the split of the cells is called telomere. 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 Make sense? Now scientists know, okay, this we have to do. Now how? They have done multiple experiments. And later they understood that if anyone keeps fasting for 36 hours every 2 weeks, fasting in the sense doesn't mean you will not even have water. Fasting means to have something which is easily digestible. So they found that if anybody keeps fasting in every 2 weeks for 36 hours, then that person will live for longer. And if somebody is core meat eater who eats or intake meats for maximum, they have to do fasting for a month from sunset till the sun rays, or till sun rays till the sunset. And in religious we see that we do fastings, right, where we have fasting for a month. As the sun rays till sunset, we don't take anything. We knew them. We knew those process also, right? And this scientists, those people, they got Nobel Prize. And in Krishna says it is Ekadashi. Ekadashi happens every 2 weeks. And how we fast for 36 hours? Dwadasi, Ekadashi, and Dasami. So Dasami is first. So from Dasami's night till Ekadashi's morning is 12 hours. From Ekadashi's morning till next day, Dwadasi's morning, 24 hours. So 12 plus 24, 36 hours. And obviously in Dwadasi we have a breaking time. There for fasting break time will be there. So in Ekadashi we fast for 36 hours every 2 weeks. So in scientific we know, okay, the benefit of Ekadashi is to fit your body and get long life. Astronomical, what is the benefit? We knew that our body is made of 75% of water. And we also know that at the time of waning and waxing of the moon, right, the pull of water is more. We know that, okay, moon is helping for the colors and fruits, the nutritions of the fruits and the vegetables, but it is also reason for the pulls, the tiles. And when we talk about the beans and grains, let it be from the growing, let it be for cooking, it contains lots of water. It needs lot of water. Just think, friends, that when we eat grains and beans on Ekadashi, already our body is 75% water. And when we take more intake of grains and beans in Ekadashi, that is on the 11th day, obviously there will be a havoc inside us. Let it be emotional tiles, let it be physical tiles. So emotionally also we'll have up and downs, and physically also diseases will be more on this particular day. The diseases are more because of this one reason also. So this is astronomically why we should not intake beans and grains during Ekadashi or during waxing or waning of the moon. So we saw what is Ekadashi, what we should have: fruits, milk, nuts, And there'll be lots of other diets, you can Google it out. Lot of, in ISKCON we have lot of recipes, what you should have, what you should not. Chant Hare Krishna Maha mantra for 25 rounds minimum. Serve Krishna, Maradha. It is not that you have to cut off from your normal life, no. But you will be more conscious in Ekadashi. We should not do backbiting. We should not talk rubbish about others. It should be only you, your work, and mainly your Radhe Krishna. We also saw what is the benefit of Ekadashi, keeping Ekadashi scientifically. It increases our lifespan. Astronomically, it reduces disease. It reduces the havoc emotionally, physically inside you. And spiritually, it connects you to Krishna and make you more purified in spiritual path. Hare Krishna.